Hello YouTube, this is me, Mr. Shiny. Mr. Shiny, this is episode 143. From our last episode that we played, we already played against with the Colorado Rockies on our second game. So right now we're gonna head to our third and final game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really want to say thank you everybody who's been liking my videos, sharing my videos, subscribing to my channel, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a nice day. So here we go. On this video, I'm not gonna be talking because I'll be back. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna take my breathing medication, so I'll be back pretty soon, and in a couple of innings maybe. So here we go.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, into the box comes leadoff man Yunel Escobar, and we are ready for baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center, and Escobar has a base hit.
Second, center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Escobar rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First we had a leadoff single, then a two-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues, a triple should be on tap next.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. These Rockies guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you hate D-Row. This has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate. And I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. He keeps right on going. Number 401 for his career, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Number 29, Matt Kemp.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. 24 home runs for him on the season, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting second,
Stepping in now,
First
Danny
baseman.
Valencia.
Danny Valencia.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to right center. On the move is Pollard. 1 out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm really excited to see how Yunel Escobar does in this one. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, man, this guy has had a rock-solid year. He's won 19 games on the year, and nothing he'd like to do more than win this one and etch his name into that 20-game winner mark. Not an easy thing to do. We'll see if he has his A game going today.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one down now. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting third.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. And he fouls this one off. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Skied into very shallow right. Stanton is over. And the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies nothing. At the plate, Alex Wood. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Yunel Escobar will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pedroia now at second, reined in, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Cabrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Melky Cabrera. From the offensive standpoint, one of the best barrel-to-ball hitters in our sport. And on the defensive side of the ball, he uses his smarts to be in the right place at the right time with a strong and accurate arm.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Popped him up. Valencia is there, and the side is retired. Rockies strand one. Need to get it going soon. It's gotta love the natural beauty of Denver's surrounding areas, and we thank you for joining us for Matinee Baseball on the show today. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
No outs, nobody on. Now that ball is hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. So digging in now, Danny Valencia, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, and that is home run number 63 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Pollard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 7. Stepping up now, Carlos Chavez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carlos Chavez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. And good for him. Carlos Chavez has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Now in the box, A.J. Pollard. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Escobar. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Count remains at 0-2. Wood gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Kemp at the track. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Pedroia takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 7-2. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Hit toward the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
In now, Justin Turner. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 2.
Leading off the 4th inning for the Rockies.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ready on 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Well hit to right. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Woods ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now, Carlos Chavez.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Hot high in the air. Valencia waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 4. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is line to left. Chavez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. At the plate, Danny Valencia, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Manuel Margot will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Manuel Margot.
And that one right down Main Street. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And there's out number 2.
The second baseman, number 15. Dustin
Ready once again,
Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Wood into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Jim Palmer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez, the 297th of his career, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Stepping in now, Alex Wood. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Wood hitting better than 200, which is really pretty exceptional for a pitcher.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this, I believe.
And he takes strike 2. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. One for the Dodgers in the inning on the home run by Ramirez. Through 5.5, it's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies 4. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
You froze him on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rockies strike for. Digging in, Melky Cabrera. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First offering on its way. Softly hit to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Justin Turner. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Pollard is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone up into the 2nd deck.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Matt Kemp will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming at it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Dodgers add on. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Chavez. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets foul. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Chris Young will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Chris Young.
Shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Yasiel Puig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Melky Cabrera, is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's a .333 hitter. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The relay. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. Brian Dunsing is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
33.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, A.J. Pollock. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Strike one to start the at-bat.
A.J. Pollock.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So it was a swinging strike three. A.J. Pollock is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dustin Pedroia goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First delivery to him on the way. Pop high in the air. Turner on the move. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is into the box. Justin Turner, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. So here's Matt Kemp now. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Pollock is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning.
Hello, YouTube. I'm back.
Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up big, however. It's 11-5.
Sorry, it took long. It's because I was watching a video that's playing in my iPad, so I'm back. Don't worry. And we're almost done.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard towards the hole. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Lifetime against Brian Dunsing. He's got a 3 for 5 line. He's taken him deep once. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll squeeze this one for the
Well, thank you for watching. I've been watching Mr. Shiny. This is what's episode 143, and we will see you guys very soon. Thank you everybody for watching.
All-time winning streak record and their rear mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away.